I got in a fight in high school. Three guys were saying disparaging things about my sister, 1 year younger than me. And I said, you can't talk about my sister like that. And I got in a huge fight with them, and I was beating the living dog poop out of them. And they pulled me down to the principal's office. He said, what if what they're saying about your sister is accurate? I went across the table and tried to punch him right at that point in time. And I had to be restrained. They had to call in the police. And I said, I'm going to kill you. You can't talk about my sister that way. And he's like, oh my God. So he calls my dad. And he goes, he was in a fight. My dad said, so why are you calling me? We want to let you know your son was in a fight. He said, my dad said, what are the rules? What are the consequences of getting in a fight? He said, suspension. If my son got in a fight and you say the rules are that if you get in a fight, you get suspended, suspend my son. Why are you calling me? So I got a 3-day suspension. I came home and I was furious. You betrayed me. He said, sit down. If you hadn't defended your sister's honor, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'd be so disappointed in you. Never been more proud of you in my life. I said, okay, but why didn't you step in? He said, no. There are consequences for your actions. Just because you do the right thing doesn't mean you don't pay a price. You did the right thing, but it's not the right thing if you get away with it. It's the right thing because it was the right thing to do, but now you have to pay the price. You made a decision to break the rules, and I support that decision. You were defending the honor of your sister, but now you must pay the price, or else your actions are meaningless. If you stand up and do the right thing and you don't pay a price, you get away. It's too easy. He said, doing the right thing is sometimes the hardest thing in the world. That was one of the biggest lessons of my life. Do what's right, but be prepared to pay the price, that there's no free ride. And that was a huge lesson. It guided me in everything.
So actions have consequences, and I'm an only child, so I've never had to defend a sibling of mine, but I have a family, I have a wife and children, and I really do understand the angle where this gentleman is talking about, and I understand what he's saying, and I don't think anyone knows how they're going to react until they themselves are in that particular situation. Now, as a martial artist, we don't promote violence, but if I was in that situation, I'm not even sure if I myself could control my emotions, and that with me being trained, being honest, I'm not sure I could control myself. So in different situations, I do think that it's best to take a deep breath, try and reflect on the situation. But if push comes to shove, me versus you, I'm going to use my martial art experience and my background to defend myself and my family. Do you agree? Would you do the same? Let me know in the comments below.